So this is the first day of March 2025. I'm kind of guaranteed, I know that there's going to be no one else once I pass the hospice. So yeah, it is like 8:20 in the morning. I start at 9:15. I'm not going to go on the fields, I'm just going to go straight down, follow the road and then just go over that way. Although, is there somebody there? Yes, there is. I'm going to go over the field. The people that you generally tend to see during the morning and then you never see them again, those are the type of people that are out right now. Oh, there's a bit of a frost on here. There was somebody that just came on here though. Oh, they're down there. Well, I'm going to go straight on. Wow, it's frosty. Frosty field, fancy that, eh? So I start at 9:15 and it, like I said, it's 8:20. I think I said 8:20, but it's 8:20 now anyway. I think I figured I'd go on self-serve first, just because it's cool, because it's a bit colder. Like if I go on the self-serve to start with, I can just like warm up a bit, and hopefully I don't feel the Morton's new aroma in my trainers when I get to work. The kind of thing is, I'm kind of got to do less exercise, like less walking at least, to like let my foot heal. It's still going to be there, but if I have thicker socks on, it could still be there, but I just don't feel it. So I think that's probably what I'm best off doing. Because if I wear thin socks and I can feel it more, I'm going to feel it more. So I have the thicker socks on, it's going to work better. Main priority, less exercise, more elevation, like off my feet as such, and foot grinding. Wow. I kept looking at the field, I kept looking at the pathway and like, there's another person coming, there's another person coming, there's another person coming. And in all today, there's not many people in. There is, let's see which way I'm going to go. This way. I think I'm the only person stupid enough to be wearing just a t-shirt in this weather. It's called being a northerner. Yeah, it is cold, but I'm somehow not really feeling. Thing is, if it's cold and the sun's not out, then you kind of like, you really are a stupid dumbass. But because it's like it is and the sun's out, it's not that bad actually. It's now, so I'm just literally 8:21. I've got loads of time. I keep thinking, I keep saying to my dad, like, because I'm going to Fleetwood next week, I'm kind of like thinking, like, can I translate the walking that I'm doing to when I'm there? So like if I'm doing like if I've done like a 3-mile walk or a 4-mile walk or just a bog standard mile, like what does that equivalent to when I'm in Fleetwood? And you have to admit, you can't forget as well that Fleetwood's flat. So like, yeah. Oh, there's somebody here. Bloody hell. Bloody hellfire. This is where your people that you don't see during the day are out now, and then you never ever see them again. So I'll go this way and go straight on towards like the hole in the wall. The only downside is because I've done a lot of walking, the like material on the right trainer is starting to come off a little bit. What the fuck is that? What is that? Is that That's like an old mic. Wow. Fancy that. I'm going to get to work and my colleagues are going to be like, where's your coat? I'm like, what coat? Like, what? Like, I didn't bring one. What I'm going to do is when I get to work, I need to chuck a drink away because I got a vanilla milkshake drink, and because it's been left in the cupboard, it'll not really be, well, not safe, but it's not going to be the wisest of ideas to have it. There's cans of pop in there, so I can have them. That's still open, so I can have those. They won't go off. Milk goes off after a period of time when it's not chilled. Literally everyone that I've seen out is of age. Yeah, so by doing a lot more walking over the last few days, I've kind of given myself that, oh God, I've just done enough, I've done a lot. Even yesterday I was like, oh, I'm not going to do too much. And I ended up doing like nearly a 5k with the dogs in the morning. And then me and my dad got dropped off in like the outskirts of Halifax. And we walked towards like Copley area. And then back home. We did like 5.5 miles of walking over like 2 hours. So we did quite a lot. So I'm kind of like, oh yeah, I'm not going to do too much yesterday. And from as a overall total from January and February, I've walked 406 miles of walking. Some people won't walk that much in their lifetime, and I've just done that in 2 months, which is nuts. I feel like I'm gonna have to go around by Bargain Booze because all the dog walkers, not all the people. Here's the phenomenon I've got. Like, when the weather's not good, you're gonna see more people out. When the weather's nice, you're not gonna see anybody. Which does sound odd, but in reality, when it's nice, people don't go out walking. That you'll see probably like 2 max. I have loads of time, by the way. I can just zigzag by the way and just enjoy being out. Because why the fuck not? I think for a very, 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 very long time, walking downhill with my trainers, it would just result in like that kink at the side of it. But yeah, wearing thicker socks still might be there, but like you don't feel it as much. So yeah, when I get to work, like I said, I'm going to chuck my vanilla milkshake drink away. I've got like an Aussie lemonade monster can, which might be still there, might have been thrown, who knows. But I've got a Vimto zero sugar drink in my bag. And I'm going to get some of the Meta human drinks as well. And get those from my bag, from my working. And the next thing as well, FA Cup today. There was an FA Cup game yesterday. Aston Villa played Cardiff, and it was a very good match. And there were so many points where Aston Villa was like, oh, we're going to score now, but they didn't. And then their player Marco Asensio is just, oh man, I remember when he was at Real Madrid and I was like, didn't fit in at all. It was just like everyone else was just too good when he was there, and then he was at PSG and it was sort of the same thing, and he came to Aston Villa and I'm like, yeah, this is going to work, and it has, because he scores very often. But no, there's a few games on today. There's a few at 12:15, and then there's a few, I think, at 5, and then there's like one at like 7. Anyway, I'm starting to get cold now. Now that I've come away from the sun, I'm like, oh Jesus. When you're in the sun, it's fine, but when you're not in the sun, you're free, you vegetarian ass of man. Oh, now I just need to get back into the sun, Right, I'm going to wrap the video up. It's only, it's only 8:30 in the morning. But I start in like, God, I start in like 45 minutes, that's crazy. So I can go in, warm up. Yeah, thanks for watching for now. And yeah, goodbye.